Stop looking for a guru to save you. Okay, that's my advice tonight. It might be unpopular advice, but you don't need a guru or a spiritual leader to follow for the rest of your life. Now, are there some amazing teachers out there and people like me who can provide guidance on living a good life, living a spiritual life, connecting individually with the divine creator, God, the universe? Insert word there that you're comfortable with, okay? Yes, link in bio if you'd like some support with it. But as a general rule of thumb, your moral compass is internal. That is your soul saying, how do I lead a good life? We are well past the time of having organizations and institutions tell us what to do in that, okay? If you need an institution of any kind or another human of any kind to tell you how to not intentionally hurt someone, which is like the basis of morality, right? How to not intentionally harm someone else mentally, physically, or spiritually. That, I think you need a therapist at that point, okay? If you have intentions within you to intentionally, purposefully cause harm to other people, that's work for a therapist, not a guru, okay? Religion and spirituality don't on their own correct that, okay? They can maybe sometimes force you to conform, right? But if you are having those urges, therapist, not guru, psychologist, doctor, okay? Those kind of institutions. The basis of morality, right, is how to live a good life where you don't hurt yourself or other people, especially with intention. So outside of that, this is a time period where our souls are incarnated to figure out the morality and how to enact that through our value systems, okay? Through that personal connection with the divine. And I'm saying this because I'm in several groups on other platforms where people are asking questions that make me believe that they want someone to tell them how to do it. And if you have found my page or it has found you, you've likely been seeking guidance, maybe similar to this. And what I want to instill upon you is, I don't know the only right way to have a spiritual life. I know a way. I know my way. I know how I do this. And I'm happy to impart that and share that with other people. Again, link in bio, a variety of ways of doing it. But at the end of the day, this is your journey. This is your spiritual journey, the evolution of your soul. And it's up to you to understand and to develop what that means for you. I teach a course. I'm starting the next one in October, and it's something along the lines of like spiritual practice or group spiritual practice if you're looking for it, okay? But what it really is, what spiritual practice really is what you're doing every day that is your practice that becomes your spirituality. It's infusing your spiritual beliefs, your moral compass, your value system into your daily life. And for me and people who work with me, that means fostering your intuitive connection with the divine, universe, creator, God, insert word there, okay, that you're comfortable with. That's how I practice. That's how I teach how to be a spiritual human. But this is an individual journey. There is no one guru. When I see somebody post 15 books, this one author has 15 books and that's the one you have to follow. That's not the point of spirituality, to follow one guru, or at least not anymore, okay? We are moving away from the age of gurus and into the autonomy of being your own guru, looking in the mirror, looking within for the answers. And yeah, you can Google, what certain numbers mean, what's a dream about a feather mean, that the internet is a very valuable source for researching things. But if you read a feather means blah, 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 and you're like, that doesn't resonate with me, that's your compass. That's your intuition. Use that, okay? There's interpretation for how it fits into your life. Example, and then I promise I'll wrap up. The number 537. It's not a super common number, right? But when I see it, 99.9% of the time, it's when I have been seeking to connect with my father, who passed away when I was 11. And I'm like, hey, Dad, it's kind of rocky right now. Something's going on in my life. I could use some stability. Remind me that you're with me. I'll see that number because it's the area code from when I was a child for the town that we lived in. I don't even know what the angel number 537 actually means. I mean, I think it's a 15, so it reduces to a 6. So family stability and relationships. That makes sense to me. But really, for me, it's my dad's with me. He also leaves me pennies and sometimes feathers. That's Dad for me. It can mean something different to somebody else, and that's okay because this is an individual journey. I am my own guru. You are your own guru. There are plenty of teachers out there, lots of them. unintentional teachers. You can bump into somebody walking down the street who says one thing to you that is profound for whatever the reason is today for you. They've become your teacher today, but they're not a guru for you to worship. We are not worshiping other humans instead of fostering our connection on our own spiritual journey anymore. Okay? I'm not saying this as your guru. I'm saying this because this is spiritual awakening. This is enlightenment. This is the growth that we are here for right now. So again, if this video found you or you found it and you've stuck around for almost 6 minutes, I hope this really helps. I hope it really resonates with you. Please save it. Come back and listen again. Again, link in bio if you'd like some more support or more clarity. Questions in the comments if there's anything about this that doesn't make sense. Because, yeah, I'm a little fired up about it. I guess Mars really did go into Scorpio. Hope this helps. Have a great night.